Here is your 91.1 WMUA Sports Update.
And now for a Sports Flash with Mark.
Good evening, UMass and the Pioneer Valley. This is Marc Jean-Louis here with your WMUA Sports Flash highlights. After not receiving a single vote for this week's top 25 AP poll and losing 3 out of their last 4 games, your UMass men's basketball team got a redemption win last night at the Mullins Center. They took on the Explorers of LaSalle University and won in convincing fashion, 79-67. The Minutemen had a sharp shooting first half, knocking down better than 55% of their shots from the floor and took a 43-27 lead into halftime. Much of the same continued in the second half as the Explorers were never able to get back into the contest. For the Minutemen, Chaz Williams led in the team in scoring with 17 points, along with 8 assists and 4 rebounds. Center Caddy Lillian had 13 and 6. Samson Carter had a decent showing himself with 11 points and 5 rebounds. And Trey Davis played one of his better games in a Minuteman uniform, coming off the bench with 13 points. For LaSalle University, Jarrell Wright played it well, logging in 16 points and 7 rebounds. The Minutemen will play next on the road Sunday, in Rhode Island. That game will be aired on CBS Sports Network. Speaking of Rhode Island, the Rams were able to stop the UMass women's basketball team from mounting a comeback. It's the Minute Women's 13th loss in a row as they lost it down in Kingston, 73-64. After being down by 8 to start the second half, the Minute Women went on a 12-7 run to cut it down to 3 midway through the second half. Rhode Island, however, was able to put down their shots, stifling the comeback. For the Minute Women, Jasmine Harris reached her 5th game in a row, scoring double figures. She scored 13 points. UMass will return home on Saturday to host the Bonnies of St. Bonaventure. That game is set for a noon tip-off and can be tuned in right here on WMUA. After tying the Boston University Terriers at the Mullins Center last week, the UMass men's ice hockey team will travel east tomorrow to take on the 11th-ranked Northeastern Huskies before coming back home on Saturday to take on the number 7-ranked Riverhawks of UMass Lowell in the UMass versus UMass showdown. Face-off will be at 6 p.m. and the game will be broadcast live on NESN. Meanwhile, the women's lacrosse team, coming off their best season in almost 20 years, will look for even higher ground as they kick off their season on Sunday. Led by a strong senior class featuring Sam Rush, Kelsey McGovern, and Katie Ferris, the team will head down to Nashville to take on the Vanderbilt Commodores on Sunday at 1 p.m. I'm Marc Jean-Louis, and that was your Sports Flash. Now I bring it back over